So the week started off with William issuing a statement on the situation in Gaza, where he was roundly criticized for inserting himself into geopolitics. Now, I'm not going to get into the crux of his statement because that is really not my focus here. But what I found noteworthy was his use of a new cipher with a monogram that was no longer the KP cipher under which he and Kate had previously issued joint statements. So a few things were kind of gnawing at me this week. The first was this picture of Kate's stylist and personal assistant, Natasha Archer. She's seen here on the day that Kate was alleged to have left the hospital, despite no one actually seeing her. Anyway, I always thought that the look on her face defied the statements coming out of KP, that Kate was well and recovering at home. I kept thinking from the first time I saw this picture, this is not the look of relief that your friend is out of the hospital and recovering. This is another look. This is a look of worry, genuine worry. This is sort of a look of guilt. Not guilt in the sense of, oh my God, I did something wrong and I don't want anyone to find out. But guilt in the sense that she knows something that no one else is supposed to know, and that whatever it is, it's not good. So I looked her up on IG, and lo and behold, her page was set to private. By the way, she was actually awarded an MBE back in, I believe it was 2019, by the one and only Prince of Wales himself. So she's actually very close to the royal family. So anyway, her IG was set to private. So, homegirl is being very tight-lipped. I don't know if it was always private, but this led me to her husband's IG page, which wasn't private. And her husband, by the way, is a royal photographer. Here's a photo of Kate from the BAFTAs last year on his IG page. All the comments are restricted. Then I decided to go on ahead and go to KP's official IG page to do some lurking. So not surprisingly, it only reinforces what we already know, that Kate was last seen around Christmas. Her last official IG post was this event where she talked about her early years stuff. I tried to see if there were signs of a person who might be ill or about to have, quote unquote, planned surgery. Now remember, this is not me saying this. This was KP's official statement. Anyway, this was posted on Christmas Eve. There's Kate greeting people. Kate, there's a baby photo of Kate. There's a family photo, their Christmas portrait. Here she is giving high fives, and Kate lighting candles. And these are pretty much the last images of Kate Middleton alive, to put it bluntly. So the next day on Christmas, we know she did her Christmas Day walkabout. And then the next day, just like that, poof, she vanishes off the face of the earth. Then, as you'll recall, if you've been following me from the beginning of all this, where there was this Twitter user that posted a video of an official looking convoy rushing to the hospital. Of course, we don't know if Kate was in it, but let's assume for a moment that this was the last day, the 28th of December, that Kate was actually taken to the hospital. That would mean that a full 3 weeks had passed before the palace decided to finally make an announcement on the 17th of January. Remember, William had started making all these solo appearances. So by then, we know that leading up to the announcement, Kate was already MIA. And that deepens this mystery even further, because that would mean that Kate never actually celebrated her 42nd birthday, as this article claimed. Listen carefully. It says, the Princess of Wales celebrated her 42nd birthday on Tuesday, with King Charles and Queen Camilla marking the day by sharing a beautiful behind-the-scenes image of Kate taken at the coronation last year. So now, if you read into this carefully, it's not actually saying that she spent her birthday with the king and Camilla. Okay? It's just saying that she celebrated her 42nd birthday, and then King Charles and Queen Camilla marked her birthday by sharing a behind-the-scenes image of his May 6th coronation. Not a picture of her on her birthday, but of his May 6th coronation, of her at his May 6th coronation. But the way how this is worded is it makes it seem as though they were all together on her birthday, and that is actually not the case. It goes on later to say that Kate spent the day privately with her husband. See, Kate spent the day privately with her husband, not with Charles and Camilla. Prince William and their 3 children. Then it says the Waleses spent the festive period at Anmer Hall in Norfolk, where they joined the king and queen at Sandringham for Christmas. So once again, it's trying to intimate that they joined Charles and Camilla for her birthday. But if you read into it, it's not actually saying that at all. It's saying that they spent the day at Norfolk, at the same place where Charles and Camilla were in Sandringham for Christmas. That's really pretty much what it's saying. So it just shows a very clever use of semantics by these journalists. I don't know if this is an attempt to play along in this charade and to, be a part of this cover-up. But in any case, we know that William is the only person who knows where Kate was on her birthday, and that she very likely did not celebrate her 42nd birthday. So let that sink in. Then there was this late report today about Kate traveling to Norfolk today, to their country home, while William spends time with the kids. Really? And it states Kate Middleton has left Windsor Castle for the first time since last month's, and it's quote unquote successful abdominal surgery. And I just have to I have to laugh to myself, like every time I see anything about her being on the mend or recovering and doing well, and they always have to emphasize that the surgery was successful and she's doing great, Yeah, she's doing so great that nobody can see a picture of her or any sign of life. It's once again, it's an old photograph that they're using. This is a photo from, well, I don't know, I'm guessing last year. And by the way, it's taken by the photographer who took this photo is the husband of said Natasha Archer, the lady seen looking worried in that car on the day that Kate was allegedly discharged from the hospital. And it says, Catherine is recovering well, a source told the outlet. She was looking forward to a change of scene and will be able to take it easy in Norfolk while the children let off steam with William. The couple's travels will now bring them closer to King Charles, who is staying at Sandringham after returning there on Tuesday amid his cancer diagnosis. So now they're claiming that she's left wherever to go to Norfolk, and no one's actually seen her. It's just all these nebulous sources and or William himself claiming that she's making all these movements, but still there's no paparazzi shot, no planned little photo op to appease the crowds, the peasants, to assure everyone that she's okay. Nothing. We just have to rely on all these empty statements, which quite frankly just sound like lies. Then there was a YouTuber that posted these photographs claiming that these are pictures of Kate being spotted today in Norfolk. William and Kate strolling on a beach. And I mean, who do these amateurs think they're fooling? I guess they never heard of a Google reverse image search, because these photos are actually from all the way back in 2012. Also, a couple of weeks ago, someone posted this one claiming Kate spotted. But this one was also taken before Her late Majesty the Queen had actually passed away. So my final question before I end this tonight is, who are these fans? Why are they lying? Why are they knowingly spreading these old pictures, claiming that they're from recent? Why are they covering for William? What are they hiding? I know that's more than one question, but seriously, are these people really fans? Because being a fan, doesn't that mean you actually care about the person you claim to love and admire? Doesn't that mean you'd be concerned? I mean, look, I'm not a fan, but I have nothing against her. I can only be a fan of musicians. Yet I am more concerned than these so-called fans who pour this love and adulation for her, but they don't seem too bothered by her disappearance. And not only that, they are complicit in the cover-up surrounding her disappearance. So let me know what you think. Is Kate still alive? I have to frankly ask the question because, as I stated before, all this secrecy and duplicity and strange behaviors point to something far more sinister. As the saying goes, truth is stranger than fiction. Oh, and do me a favor. If you found this to be informative and concerning, please click like and subscribe. I will continue to stay on top of this story and all its developments since the press appears to have no interest in it.